So yesterday morning was a great day. I've made a couple of trade, took a couple losses, and for the last couple of hours, I decided I'm get into SMCI. And the whole time I was updating my best friend from Carolina, who is. But after my portfolio reached 46K, I'm like, okay, I look at my SMCI position. I saw that it is up. I'm up 1.4K for the day. So I decided, why not? Let me swing this. So I left the trade open and then I went over to the gym, do my stuff, and get started with my daily activity. Right after, when I got home to end the night, I look at my portfolio one last time. Remember, I left, it was at 46K. And when I looked at it, I've seen this. So I instantly turned over and updated my friend. Like, bro, I'm down this and this K. And he said something really, really, really smart. And I'll never forget that one because I was supposed to do that, but I was so confident. Well, I wasn't confident into that stock if you watch my prior videos, but still, I was up 1.4K, so I'm like, there's no way in a week it's gonna go, to the negative, and that was my grave mistake. The thing that my friend mentioned was something along the line of, do they have a stop loss? And I want to share everything with you guys and be really transparent with you. And the issue was I was so confident that this position was going to end up in the green because I'm up 1.4K. I did not set up a stop loss. And if you've been watching my prior videos, you know that I'm not too fond into holding that stock. So it was completely my fault and this should have been prevented. But before we get deep into the story and we go over the weekly recap, hey, my name is Rich. If you're new here and if you not new and you came back, I really appreciate your time. So let's get into it. How much money did I lose this? So this week I lost about 1.6K. Now it says 1.6K, 3%, but my portfolio was up 46K. So it says 1.6K on paper now. Now the suck part is, when I was going through the news, I realized what was going on, and honestly, I wanted to get out of it, but I can't. It's after our close. I have to wait till Monday to do what I do. So for some back context, there's a article that came out. According to the article, it says with people familiar with the matter, whatever, that SMCI is trying to raise capital from some company. Now, if you hear some raising capital stuff, the thing that's gonna happen if when you heard dilution, when you heard raising capital is dilution, which means when they dilute the shares, there's gonna be plenty more shares on the market, and your share is gonna be worth less than what it is right now. So investors are panicking, and I was doing a little more digging. Seemed like actually I'm not even gonna talk about that one. But yeah, so that's not good news. If you're a shareholders, watching your share get diluted is not a good thing. You know what I'm saying? But with that right aside, let's look at how I did for the week. It was a hell of a week. So um, when was the week started? It was so crazy. I don't know when it did start. So the week started on the 9th. So on the 9th, I decided I'm gonna swing trade Nvidia to break above the 45K level. So what I did is about 300 shares at 138.99. Shares declined to 128.22. Average more, which is again a bad idea. I don't do this. I don't usually do that, but I was busy too, so I was trying to like sneak some stuff here and there because you know I got stuff to do. Um, Nvidia kept dipping from 138. Guess what I did? Bought more. And then I panicked and sold a contract on it for 141. Then I instantly bought it back again because I felt like it was gonna be out more than 141 at the end of the week, whatever. So that's that. And then on the 11th, I sold all mine shares at $140 for a quick, what was it? I think it was $300 or so. But we could do the math, whatever. So 41,697 plus 2073.30 It's a whole 30 cents. And then whenever you see me canceling and buying stuff like that, something is wrong. 673.15. It's like borderline, well, it is gambling at this point because I should have never done that. So that's like 44.443. Um, what the what? Why did I buy it on one? I sold that one too. Also, I bought it back. Okay, so 141, 138, 39, 40, 41. There's a $3 here, a whole $3. But anyways, so I sold the whole thing for 44,800, which gave me a 356 profit on that particular trade right here. So after that, you thought I was done. Throughout the night, I'm sleeping. Got back into it again. I think what time was it? At 2:43 a.m. Which comes, I have to talk about mistake number two. I download the stupid app on my phone, which not gonna happen. I'm gonna get rid of it again and only trade on my computer so I won't be tempted to do stuff like that. Again, it was a gambling week and I got really nailed down for it. Anyway, so I bought 220 shares for 138.50. I'm guessing I was anticipating it goes back to 140. So again, I could break that 45K. At this time, I don't think I fully broke the 45K. After I sold this, I thought I think I was around 44,900. So I got into this. Shares dipped down to 136.31. Buy back in. Again, I gotta be fully transparent with you. That's gambling. First off, I should not even be buying shares. I should be selling options, right? But that's not what I was doing. Gambling. That's me being fully transparent with you right now. So, yep. And then for whatever reason on the 13th, I decided to sell it for this price right here, which is me cutting losses because at that point I think I was down $500, and for cheap me that's too much. So let's see how much did I got in. So I sold in, so 44 339.20 plus 545.22 44,884, and then I sold them for 44,381.52. Yep, see, stop loss $500, of course. It dipped below $500. I sold. Now, if I was vigilant in the SMCI case, I would have been caught the loss right then and there. But again, I should have set my stop loss there, not a mental stop loss whatsoever. And that's where I got baby oiled. Anyways, so that's this one I think I just explained to you. And okay, then I decided to roll over Supermicro. So I bought this for 44,984, and then I averaged back to it to 893.62. I bought three times. What the? Something has to be wrong again. But 500.28. I didn't have 46,000 at that point. What the? That doesn't make sense. Okay, that does not make sense. 42,984 plus 893.62 plus 500.28. Okay, now that makes sense. So I bought this at that price, and then I sold it for, I think, for 45,161.55, giving me like a $700 profit. I believe it was. So 45, 161.55 at 783. So everything is going good. And then start dipping again, So I was watching some levels that I wanted to get in at. So it dipped back to that, and that's where my problem came. So I bought in at 43, whatever that. And then I averaged back in again at 35.81. So I bought in again. Jesus. At that 24 hours, I did bought in again. Huh. Okay, so that's something happened here. I was supposed to get out. So I averaged in at 34.79 instead of selling my whole share. Yep, I deserve this. But how did it get in? I couldn't sell when I. Huh. Well, I deserve it at this point. Turn out I bought more at 34.79 when I should be selling the whole thing. So right now I'm in a position after I look into it, I saw that they're looking to raise capital, which in my case mean like they're about to dilute their shares. The shares gonna be even lower than that, in my point of view, if they dilute it. Because right now you're just saying, according to somebody that's familiar with the matter, which most likely mean that's a credible. Well, I don't know. That's allegedly, but I'm for sure think that story hold, and that's what's gonna happen. So on Monday, I'm kind of praying that the stock don't go like skydiving before I get out. I should I get out on that 34.79. I'm wondering what the hell happened there. But yeah, so right now I'm waiting for Monday. I don't know if it's gonna let me sell it on Sunday to get out the position, and that's why I don't mess with shares. And if I follow what I said the prior episode, if you were watching, it will not have been getting into that point right now.